Welcome, everyone. It's the Treva and Kevin show, and it's the best show on the planet.
Wow, isn't it fun to be with you today? We're here where today?
We are in Clarksville, Tennessee at the Hilton Garden Inn, and the name of our show today is People to Know and Places to Go.
I'm on my way right now.
I'm
Hold
excited.
on. You got the car keys.
Well, I tell you what, we are here with the general manager today in Clarksville, Tennessee. His name is Mr. Gerald Jackson. We'd like to welcome you to the Treva and Kevin
Gerald,
show.
Thank you
See
very
you,
much.
and
Thanks
God
for
bless
having
you.
me.
Hey,
Appreciate
Gerald.
the offer.
We are so excited. Kevin and I are taking our show out on the road, and we thought it would be so great to stop right here in Clarksville, Tennessee at this wonderful hotel establishment. Tell everyone about the Hilton Garden Inn.
Well, the Hilton Garden Inn right here in Clarksville, Tennessee. I like to say we're the best hotel in the area, simply because when I talk to guests that inquire about staying with us, I explain to them, I keep it simple. When it comes to hotels, other than the fancy hotels, a room is a room. You know, it's going to be standard in most places, same amenities, but our service is going to be above everybody's,
Okay.
and our
It was
cleanliness
good.
is going to be above
Absolutely.
everybody.
When we pulled in the parking lot today, you know, it had that air of a commitment to excellence.
Excellence.
And when I walked in the lobby and then came in this room, it is truly magnificent. And so you have to salute the staff.
Absolutely.
You know, when I think about the concept of commitment to excellence, what do you think about when you walk in with your team?
I think about service. I think about you have to love to serve
Absolutely.
to be in this business,
Yes.
or else you will be found out. You will get frustrated and
Come
you will
on.
leave.
Tell it.
So I believe I was born to serve. I served in the military. I served with a smile.
Yeah.
I
And
like that.
He's a New Yorker.
And you're
Did
from
you
New
know
York. That's
yes,
right.
and I
Oh, my
was
goodness.
born and raised in New York,
Okay.
and I lived in Atlanta for 13 years.
13 years.
Then Raleigh, North Carolina, and then I came here.
How important is the customer service here? Because we had an event in December
Yeah.
with the leading ladies, and we were packed from wall to wall. We had so many guests. It was wonderful. The service was remarkable. And want to thank you for that. How important is the customer service? How
It's
important is
very, very important in this industry because
Yes.
word of mouth.
it? Yes.
You know, if you get one bad comment, they're going to tell 10 people. But if you get good comments, they're only going to tell about 2 or 3 people.
Okay.
That's
Right.
just the nature of the beast.
That's right.
Well, we find ourselves in this technology world, so even though we're here, it blasts all over the world in a hurry.
Absolutely.
And so, people are going to hear and they're going to use, and
Yes.
we're right here off the I-24, which is a major interstate through Tennessee.
Absolutely.
So you're going to get people from all over the United States and all over the world here.
That is true. Like when Nashville have big conventions and plays and et cetera, they fill up and the overflow comes here, and we reap the benefit a lot from that.
Absolutely.
People never understand how that economy works, where, when we have an event, and we've got Fort Campbell. So everyone is driving
Yes.
all over this nation to see their loved ones, and they
Yes.
come through here and they stay right off the I-24.
It's funny that you said that because I interact with a lot of our guests because I ask questions, where you coming from, where you going, why are you here? Because you come to Clarksville, Tennessee, you have a purpose.
That's
I'll
right.
just be honest. And a lot of people, they're coming from Florida, going to Wisconsin, and this is like a resting point for
Right.
them. And we just want to make sure that they feel at home
Yes.
and that they're welcome and we
Yes.
serve
Well,
with a smile.
when you and I came in the lobby today, there were lots and lots of military. I don't know if you noticed
saw
all those
that.
guys out there, and it really just
On the
makes
Fort
me
Campbell.
want to salute them and thank them, and it's great that when they can stop here and feel like home. You can't be at home,
Yes.
but it's great to have a facility that is this magnificent.
Yeah, we love our troops. We welcome our troops.
Okay.
A lot of the hotels in the area do not offer them special rates for whatever reason.
And you're known for
I don't
that,
know.
the special
yes,
rates.
we give
love
our
it.
military guys
Yeah.
special rates
But
for staying with us.
when we were here before, their generosity just continues to open up the doors and open up the doors.
Yes.
And that's one of the, you get back to that Bible verse, you're going to reap what you sow.
Absolutely.
And you do believe it. And so if Treva, if you and I went wherever we go, if we
Yes.
keep that principle, that biblical principle out there before us,
Yes.
then we're only helping ourselves
Okay.
because we believe
Yes.
when we're give that you're going to reap what you sow.
Absolutely.
Now, I would like for you to talk about some of the amenities that here. There's a fitness center, there's a pool.
Wait a
Tell
minute,
us
did you
a little
say
bit about
fitness
that.
center?
Yes.
Will you let Treva go after the
Hey, I'm
Take a
doing
little
pretty
break.
great. That's
Huh?
right.
Well,
I'm
that's
doing
true.
okay.
Go ahead. Go
we,
ahead.
we can go together.
That's it. I need to go
One,
in there and work
another
out.
thing that sets us apart here in Clarksville
Okay.
is our restaurant.
Okay.
We have a full breakfast, cook to order, omelets, anything that you want as far as breakfast that you can think of. And here's the key, it's all you can eat.
Oh,
If you go to some other places,
that is the truth.
right,
I've experienced
Every
that
time-
breakfast. It's amazing.
yes, absolutely.
French toast, waffles, it's amazing. Fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit, juice, milk, and we try to keep a healthy menu as well.
Yes.
But yes, other places, anytime you order, your bill gonna keep getting
All
higher
right,
and
now
higher.
hold that thought right now. We know that it's very expensive to keep that kind of facility and that kind of food around. And so how do you balance that? Because you still got to keep the bottom line.
Absolutely.
And you're in command of having the staff. So tell us how that balance works.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we are very, we have close relationship with our vendors. Hilton has special pricing, and that helps keep our prices low.
Okay.
And then also I would like to talk about our restaurant in the evening, because
Okay.
a lot of people just think, this is a hotel and we just have rooms.
That's right.
We're more than a hotel. I mean, we can do conventions, we can host, as you know. We can,
Tell them about that. When Treva came through here, did she absolutely bust out this whole
Leading
hotel?
ladies.
this place,
that's right.
Leading Ladies, was wall to wall packed here.
And tell me about
Yes.
outside. It was packed.
Did you
Yeah.
say wall to wall packed?
Wall to wall packed,
That's right.
and
We're growing.
and people was
That's right.
out in the lobby
corner,
trying to get
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
And you came forward, and I tell you, you did a great job, Mr. Jackson,
did.
of telling our leading ladies all about your establishment. And as a result, I believe even one of the leading ladies was hired here at the
Absolutely.
Hilton Garden Inn.
Yes, because of your event,
Thank you.
a person that worked here recognized her, and they got to talking. She's looking for
Yay.
employment. And
that's the power of
And
networking.
she loves her
Absolutely.
job here, so that says something, folks. When you have an excellent establishment,
Yes.
and you have people of integrity, it's just wonderful to be a part of
Well,
that.
it's win-win for everyone
Yeah.
because you need good people.
Absolutely.
And good people need jobs.
Yes.
And we actually got 2 employees out of that deal.
Out of
Wow.
the leading
Yes,
ladies.
because
Yay.
a woman went home and was bragging to her husband about the meal,
Okay.
and he's a cook. He's a chef,
Wow.
and she's like, you need to go, because he's working at a different place.
That's right.
You need to go there because their menu is phenomenal.
It's amazing.
You would love cooking what they cook. So he came, we interviewed him, we brought him on board as
Hired.
well.
That's a
Well, I
blessing.
love that thought about networking because we never really know who's going to walk through those
Power
doors.
of networking.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and we open our hearts and
Yes.
open our minds to new places
Yes,
and new
new
opportunities,
faces.
new faces.
Yes.
And just a few years ago, we wouldn't have seen each other.
Yes.
But now, through that power of let's open some doors
Yes.
and just see what God's going to be able to do.
Yes, I love that. I love that statement because I tell my internal guests. That's what I like to call the people that work for me. I like to
Yes.
call them my employees.
Yes.
I like to call them my teammates or my internal
That's true.
guests.
Yes.
I like to tell them that you never know who you serving.
Yes.
I'm no fool. I know this is not your career
Yes.
for most people. This is just a stopping place until you
Yes.
get to your. You never know who you're going to serve because that person may be looking for you.
You're right.
And I've had
Okay.
that happen in another hotel. A guy we didn't even know, he had his own business,
Yes.
and he'd been coming to our hotel for 6 months. He pulled me to the side one day and said, I like the way a couple of your staff take care of me.
Absolutely. It's
Yes.
all about that customer service.
Absolutely. And he
Customer
ended up
service
hiring
goes
them.
a long way.
It's at the
Absolutely.
top of the list because when you make your investment, the truth is money is hard to come by. So when you make your investment in your organization, you want to feel like you've been treated fairly.
Yes.
You got your money's worth.
Yes.
And then that's the power of continuing on with the word of mouth. Even with our sponsors through here.
Absolutely.
Word of mouth is the greatest advertising
Yes.
that there's ever been.
Can't
And
beat
so
it.
everybody uses a little TV and a little radio and newspaper. But the truth of the matter, all they're trying to do is stir up some word of mouth.
Absolutely. So, Mr. Jackson, what would you like to say to someone who's watching by way of television today, and they're saying, I'm searching for that hotel, why Hilton Garden in Clarksville?
Because we're cut above the rest. You're going to get awesome service.
Okay.
I'm not a type of manager that stays in his office all day and
No, you're
picks up the
not.
phone or look at the cameras and,
Yes.
and do a whole bunch of pointing. For example, one of my staff was out, a maintenance guy was out of work a couple of days, he got sick. I had to pitch in.
Right.
Not because I did it just cause, you know. I didn't want everybody else to have to suffer because one person was missing.
Okay.
I was able to pitch in, so you're going to get service from top to bottom.
Oh, my goodness.
It is good. Well, I continue to feel everywhere we see hotels going up, someone can come back and say, golly, they're building so many.
Yes.
But the truth of the matter is, it's the cut above that still leads the pack.
I agree.
Absolutely.
You do?
I
You've been
definitely
in the
agree.
publishing business for years and
For
years.
years, 10 years now.
It's still the cut above. Why do people want to invest in yours
That's
when
right.
there's a host of others they
Absolutely.
can invest
That's
in?
right.
And the law business is the same way. So it still gets down to client satisfaction, customer service, doing the best you can
Yes.
for the people that you work with.
That's right. You serve with a smile around here.
I hope you have enjoyed being on our show today.
Oh, I loved every second of it.
Oh, my
Thanks for
goodness.
having me.
Could you feel the electricity here when Treva had the organization?
Oh, it was a wonderful event. I'm glad to be a part of it. Thanks for allowing me to speak
God
to your
bless you.
women, and thanks for
Okay.
having me on the show.
Well, we'll be back. Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we have another special guest today as we talk about people in the know and places to go right here on the Treva and Kevin Show. Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. Stay tuned.
They see your life, its moments, its triumphs, its challenges, and its memories. They are the portals of life, the silent guardians of our hopes, our struggle, and our dreams. They are your windows. Treat them well. Treat them with Made in the Shade. Blinds, shades, shutters, draperies, and more. Call Made in the Shade today at 378-5157 or visit us on the web at ClarksvilleBlinds.com.
Convenience Shopper Magazine and the Treva and Kevin Show, we present the cutest baby kid contest.
I can't wait to see him. It's going to be an adorable child that's going to be picked.
That's right, Governor Square Mall, May the 2nd at 12 noon. We're searching for your cutie. Are you between the ages of 0 all the way to 12 years old? Then come out to the mall.
Absolutely, and participate. It's going to be a blast.
All right, and the winner will receive a trophy, also an opportunity to come on our show.
We can't wait to see him. Stay tuned.
All right, cutest baby kid contest, Governor Square Mall, May the 2nd.
Hi, I'm Kevin Kennedy with the Kennedy Law Firm. You know, it's been said that strong people stand up for themselves and stronger stand up for others. Well, that's the philosophy at the Kennedy Law Firm. We take it as a great privilege and honor to stand beside you and to stand up for you. So in your time of need, call the Kennedy Law Firm. That's area code 931-645-9900. We're committed to helping people.
Hi, my name is Treva Gordon, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new book. It's called Leading Ladies, sharing our stories of inspiration and faith, featuring Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole, Pastor Yolanda Morgan, and more. Visit my website at trevagordon.com for Leading Ladies, sharing our stories of inspiration and faith. Oh, pick it up, it's great. Leading Ladies, pick it up today.
Queen City College, your future starts here. We are now enrolling for October classes in our cosmetology and nail tech programs. Positions are available in barbering, cosmetology, nail tech, and aesthetics. Financial aid is available to those who apply. Call today, 866-757-5856, or visit us at queencitycollege.com. Queen City College, the Style Institute.
We're back with the Treva and Kevin Show.
Hadn't it been an exciting time to be here today?
I tell you, people to know and places to go.
We're always, that's, when I think about going, that's Treva. You're always going, always
Thank
meeting
you.
somebody.
And so are you. I tell
Yeah.
you, we've had an exceptional season here on our show. here at the Hilton Garden Inn in Clarksville, and we want to introduce a wonderful person who has an event production company.
I love it.
She's the founder of Statusj, and she showcases her events all over different places throughout states, and her name is Jacqueline Lisenby.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you, Treva.
You are doing an amazing thing. Let's talk about, we're going to get right to the point. She Expo, it's a entrepreneurial expo that's coming Saturday, May 30th. Talk about that event and what inspired you to put something like this together.
Sure, so She Expo stands for Side Hustle and Entrepreneurial Expo for Women.
Okay.
And the inspiration came from just throughout my events, I've worked with different actors and different talent who were always trying to juggle working and their passion of acting. So I figured what's a better way to still make an income and balance your talent? And so I came up with She Expo. It's going to be a career exposition that has different employers that have opportunities for women to work from home, men as well, but I'm really focused on women
Well,
for
I'm
this
all
event.
about women working
That's right.
at home, away from the home, just get them working.
Just get 'em
the event-
working.
Yeah, get them working. I love that.
That's right. I'm working. I'm working with you.
working.
That's
Well,
right.
We all are, and you know, the entrepreneurship, that is exciting because
is.
You're making dreams come true.
All day, yes.
And you know, I can look back over some events, and I attended some events, and I was inspired in that moment. So, you know, and then
Right.
it changed your life forever. So we salute you.
Yes.
Congratulate
Thank you.
And I would like to ask, how did you get your start into your business? What made you start Statusj?
Well, growing up, I always wanted to be an actress, so I was in different productions and performances, inspired by my mom, who was
Okay.
also in a play.
Yes.
So the first play I ever saw was A Raisin in the Sun, and she was in it. And then I went to an audition, and I was not allowed to audition. They said, just in a nutshell, no. And I thought, I never want to be told no again.
Come on.
So I figured, why can't I just create my own opportunity?
Yes.
And from there, I started a production company in which I produce plays and live events, all the things that I would like to do as
You
a
and
performer.
Treva are cut
Right.
from the same cloth.
We
Yes.
are. We have very similar.
Well, I
Yes.
met Jackie several years ago. Our children were playing together at a playground.
Yes.
And she was actually producing a play in which I auditioned. I got the part, people.
Wow.
And
She got the part.
And it has just changed. It just really set the pace for all of the things that I'm doing. So hats off to a wonderful director. And actually, Jacqueline is directing my upcoming stage play in 2016. And we're
Yes.
very excited about
full
that.
circle.
Yeah.
We met when I
Yes.
was producing my first play, and she was in it, and now I'm directing her play.
That's right.
Well, you know, when I interview young lawyers, one of the questions I ask them, I'd say, well, now tell me a little bit about yourself. Were you ever in the theater?
Yes.
And you know, the ones that I've hired that have had theater experience, they're a cutting edge, a bunch. They're
Yes.
Absolutely, because they're not intimidated. They're ready to get up and talk. They'll put that smile on. And that's what those events are all about, being
Right.
around positive people.
Absolutely.
You know, if you're coming in and you're depressed and you're down and you're disappointed, you can go to an event and it can change your life.
It can. It can
Absolutely.
really inspire you.
So, Jackie, what would you like to say to those women who are watching today who are saying, I want to be an entrepreneur? What would you like to say to them to encourage and inspire them? Because this is the Get Inspired show.
It is.
Right. The first thing I'd say is to come to She Expo,
Okay.
May 30th.
Okay.
But start. The first thing is to start. And you can start small. I think that's the biggest thing is people, you see the end result and don't realize there's still smaller steps that you have to take to
Okay,
get there.
okay.
So it's okay to start small.
You know, I've got to say this, one of the big events that I went to maybe 25 years ago, and I went in here, the people with me, some were a little skeptical, you understand, and so they're a little reserved. But I'm telling you, the music fired
Okay.
up, the people stood up. I said, wow, what do these people have?
Yes.
But I want what they've got. And so, you know, it was very inspirational.
Okay.
And some people are moved by inspiration and
Right.
others are not.
Absolutely. I'm moved
But
by
I
inspiration.
am too.
Yes.
And you are
too.
too.
Absolutely. That's what sets us apart. And that's what makes this show so great because people to know and places to go, and it's just wonderful. And Jackie, I just want to commend you now. It says here you'll be launching an agency in the
Yes.
fall.
In the fall,
Okay.
the Status Agency. It's building upon the platform that was already created with Statusj.
Okay.
So it is a talent branding agency.
Okay.
Not just for talent, but for entrepreneurs
Yes.
Oh, I
who
love
would like
that.
to brand their talent and their
Okay.
business. So that's what the agency will be
How
about.
important is it to brand yourself?
It's very important because For instance, there are a lot of different law offices. So what sets you apart from the others?
Come on,
like
it's
that.
always true.
Yes, so it's very important to brand yourself.
Keep the brand, keep the name, keep promoting 24/7,
Yes.
and we'll continue on. And it's really our purpose in life is to
Yes.
help others.
Yes.
Is it not true? Do we agree? Do we
Absolutely.
all agree?
We agree.
And there's the power that comes through that and the commitment. You know, all of us can get knocked down. Everybody
Yes.
can
Yes.
be discouraged.
Yes.
And you know, in the television business, is it not true?
Ooh.
Yes, it
Yes.
is absolutely true. But just keep going.
And keep growing.
And keep growing.
That's right.
That's a Treva slogan that I use all
Oh,
the time.
thank you,
But I
Kevin.
take
Growing,
it
keep
quite.
growing.
Yeah, and I'll say,
He's-
keep going,
he-
keep growing.
that's
Kevin C.
right.
Kennedy.
Yes.
And then Teresa said, wait a minute, I'm the one that thought of that.
That's
It helped.
right.
But
We
that's-
were at an event, and
Yeah.
he said, keep going and keep growing.
Yeah.
And he said, that's Kevin C. Kennedy. I said, that's my statement.
Yeah,
Hello.
That's okay. So I borrowed it, but we
Yes,
love it. We-
but that's what we do. We
Yes.
enjoy working together. Kevin's a great guy. Speaking of branding, you brand yourself very well as an entrepreneur. I see the Kennedy Law Firm. I see the name everywhere.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And you know, we've been in pursuit of that for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the Kennedy Walking Horse Farm, and we wanted to share. So everything, one thing that I've learned,
Yes.
that's why your events, every event builds on another. And sometimes we don't have the money and the finances, but some days you got to stretch a little bit. Do
Yes,
we agree?
yes, absolutely.
And we walk in faith, and
Yes.
not by sight.
Not by sight. So, Jackie, are you still looking for vendors?
I am. We have a few spots open.
Okay.
And we are looking for people that target the female population.
Okay.
So you can go to our website, thesheexpo.com, for more
Okay.
information.
And so this is the Side Hustle Entrepreneurial Expo.
Yes.
She Expo.
Yes.
May the 30th, Emmanuel Family Life Center.
Emmanuel Family Life
Well, you know,
Center.
they always say, too, when we look at the economy, you know, we're not hooked to the U.S. economy, we're hooked to God's economy.
Yes.
Yes.
Some people believe we can do it.
We
you know,
can.
There's a lot of people who say, well, we didn't get the bank loan. I'm not going to stop with one no. You remember they even told Elvis, don't quit your day job.
That's
and
right.
Elvis, the king of rock and roll, so let it be an
Yes.
example to all of us
Yes.
that we will keep going
And growing.
we will keep growing.
So, Jackie, I tell you, you've listened, Jacqueline, that's right. You've listened to us with some of our famous quotes. Do you have one that you live by, one that you use often?
Well, more recently, it is create your own opportunities from your talent.
Wow, she sounds just like my book. This is a plug for my new. We create opportunity. We don't wait for opportunity.
Okay,
right.
I like
Come on.
that. There's
That's a
always
firm
a plug.
believer.
There's always a plug.
Always a small plug for that new book. You'll like it. Kevin C. Kennedy. Go
Oh,
ahead.
boy.
Kevin C. Kennedy. But yes, create your own opportunities. And I think we all should live by that.
Absolutely.
You know, I have to say this when we were even writing. We think alike. You know, positive people want to move forward. They want to get some things done. They want to help
Yes.
the church.
Yes.
And we want to make a difference in others' lives. They're talking
Absolutely.
about 80% of all the people work for small businesses. Well, then we need to encourage people to start their small
Absolutely.
businesses
Absolutely.
and make a difference.
So does your agency, do you work with talent and
Yes,
things like that?
yes.
Okay.
And then we will, part of that agency will be an influencer portion. So we will partner our talent with corporate brands as well to create further opportunities.
Well, you know, if you're in the corporate world, you're constantly looking for talented people. We're constantly trying to build a
Constantly,
team.
yes.
Because for whatever reason, someone has a family crisis and they're gone, then that leaves a vacuum.
That's
and
right.
so if we've got people that we've already seen and
Yes,
we know,
that's
then
right.
bring a positive. And you know what I've said over the years? When you see one come along with that talent,
Yes.
grab them.
Yes.
Grab them now, and you can
Absolutely.
create a spot later because you will have a spot to come.
Yes. So do you have an excellent team that helps you and assists you with all of these things? that
I
you're
do,
doing?
but my foundation is my family, my husband, and one of my very good friends, Sharina. She's been with me from thick to thin,
Yes,
the
come on.
nose, the mini nose.
Yes.
She was with me
Okay.
for a long time.
Yes.
Well, it has been an amazing segment with Jacqueline Lisenby of Statusj. J. We want to thank you for being our
Thank you.
special
Thank you
guest
for having
today.
me.
Absolutely.
And we hope you'll come back. You enjoyed her, Kevin?
I love it because see, I'm into all these events and I'm into all this positive thinking.
Okay.
Because I love it. It changes people's lives.
Yes.
All right, well, stick around. When we come back, it's Legal Question Corner time right here on the Treva and...
Kevin Show. Stay tuned. Don't
All
miss
right.
it.
Thanks, Jackie.
Thank you.
God bless you, Jack.
Thank you.
Enjoy being with you.
Awesome. Really awesome.
Queen City College. Your future starts here. We are now enrolling for October classes in our cosmetology and nail tech programs. Positions are available in barbering, cosmetology, nail tech, and aesthetics. Financial aid is available to those who apply. Call today, 866-757-5856 or visit us at queencitycollege.com. Queen City College, the Style Institute.
Hi, my name is Treva Gordon, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new book. It's called Leading Ladies, sharing our stories of inspiration and faith, featuring Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole, Pastor Yolanda Morgan, and more. Visit my website at trevagordon.com for Leading Ladies, sharing our stories of inspiration and faith. Oh, pick it up, it's great. Leading Ladies, pick it up today.
Hi, I'm Kevin Kennedy with the Kennedy Law Firm. You know, it's been said that strong people stand up for themselves and stronger stand up for others. Well, that's the philosophy at the Kennedy Law Firm. We take it as a great privilege and honor to stand beside you and to stand up for you. So in your time of need, call the Kennedy Law Firm. That's area code 931-645-9900. We're committed to helping people.
Convenience Shopper Magazine and the Treva and Kevin Show, we present the cutest baby kid contest.
I can't wait to see him. It's going to be an adorable child that's going to be picked.
That's right, Governor Square Mall, May the 2nd at 12 noon. We're searching for your cutie. Are you between the ages of 0 all the way to 12 years old? Then come out to the mall.
Absolutely, and participate. It's going to be a blast.
All right, and the winner will receive a trophy, also an opportunity to come on our show.
We can't wait to see him. Stay tuned.
All right, cutest baby kid contest, Governor Square Mall, May the 2nd. Okay, we're back as promised. It's legal question corner
That's one
time.
of your favorite times.
I love
Always
this
love the
time.
show.
Well, Kevin, we don't have much time, but talk to me about being involved in a hit and run. If a person is involved in a hit and run, what should you do?
The first thing you should always remember, because it can happen to anyone, even
Okay.
when we leave the studio tonight, someone can run into you. Call the police.
Yes, okay.
You need to document that. When the police come, they may say, well, there was minimum damage. Well, remember, everyone has their own agenda. You have an agenda to try to protect your property.
Yes.
And the other thing is, someone were to run into you and run, what's going on with this car? You know, is it a stolen car, or what's really the problem? Is it an underage driver?
Yes.
Is it a driver that's been drinking or under the influence?
Yes.
So if you should call, perhaps you could help protect someone
Okay.
else. I always like to tell everyone too, you know, be very sensitive when
Yes.
you're talking to the police, because they're going to,
Absolutely.
and many times the police get out and they have a voice activated recorder, or they may take you in front of the camera, and so they'll also have a video of you. So just be aware of your surroundings, what you say.
Okay.
Camera's always on,
That's right.
and the microphone's always on.
That's right. Well, I tell you what, this is always a favorite part of our segment, because Kevin, you give it to us real, you give it to us raw, and
Every
this
day.
is this is how many years of experience for you?
31 years I've been in the battlefield, backwards and forwards, in the courtroom and outside the courtroom.
So you've seen all types of cases come before
Right.
your eyes.
And it will shock you, and you say, you ought to write a book. I can't believe that. But really, every day, someone
Okay.
has something that is unbelievable.
Well, I tell you what, we want to hear from you. Visit our Facebook page at the Treva and Kevin Show. Send us your questions. We want to read your questions over the air. Facebook, Twitter, Treva and Kevin.
We love
And
it.
thank you so much for watching. It's
If
been a great show, Kevin.
We
We've got to
always
go.
love to share.
Yes.
Knowledge is power. You can hear that.
All right, stay tuned, and we'll see you next week,
God
same
bless you.
place, same time here on the Treva and Kevin Show.